Skylanders Trap Team released in October of 2014, 10 years ago to this day. And as such, most kids who grew up playing this game are well into their adult years now. I am 20 years old. I was 10 when Trap Team was first released, and I've gotta say, this game is by far my favorite in the series. Now, I know that's not exactly a hot take, but I know that numerous people hate this game. I gotta say, this is one of the most nostalgic video games to me in general, alongside games like Five Nights at Freddy's and whatnot that released roughly around the same time as Trap Team. Now, my story with this game actually goes back into around November of 2014. Me and my buddy Sam were sitting, and this is at the time we were, I believe, in 5th grade, something of that nature, and he showed me a video game that he was super excited about. Now, this wasn't the first time I've heard of Skylanders. I'd heard of Skylanders whenever my friend Logan and I were in 2nd grade, and Sam was there too. They were trading the different cards that would come in the character packs. But this was actually my first time playing the game. Now, I had actually selected a figure and I plopped it down on this glowing platform and it shot the character into the game. Now, this to me was insane. I know it's kind of a strange concept, but we actually only had a PS2 when I was growing up, so this was definitely new and very, very unique technology to me as a child. And I was immediately mesmerized by this video game. And now you have people like me that long after their friends have stopped playing these games, even forgot that they existed, there's still people like me collecting, playing, fighting, and absolutely just enjoying this game for everything that it is and everything that we want it to be. Skylanders Trap Team is the one Skylanders game to me. I love the entire series, don't get me wrong, but without Trap Team, I wouldn't have known this game. Without my friend Sam, and without his excitement for this game in particular, I would have never been a fan. I would have not cared. I wouldn't have had any sort of idea. But it's the uniqueness that captured my mind in this game. This game has you playing as villains that you capture within crystals, which is so cool and unique that you can physically pull out of the portal, hold in your hand and say, yeah, I just captured that guy. And then you can bring them to your friend's house, smack them in the portal, and they'll be exactly how you caught them, exactly how you made them, exactly as powered up as you had made them. Same thing with your Skylanders. I could take my stealth elf, put it on your portal, and it's still going to be my stealth elf. That is so unique, and I know that's not the first time Skylanders did that. I mean, with the villains, of course, you know it is, but Skylanders as a whole series is just super unique, very cool. But Trap Team re-emphasized it with even more playable characters, villains, designs, and just things that really captured the childhood mind. And I think that's what I'm trying to get at here. I can't think of anything nowadays that kids have that is their Trap Team. I can't think of anything as or more creative than Trap Team. My Trap Team will never have an equivalent for Gen Alpha, and I think that's very sad, but it makes me appreciate Trap Team even more. This game has literally been around half the time I have been. 10 years, I'm 20. 10 years, it has lived half of my lifetime. And there are still so many things that people are discovering to this day, whether it be different glitches or exploits or, you know, unique characters or models or whatnot. There's just so much in this game. I just accidentally got murdered as Gusto. That's wild. There's just so much to this game to appreciate, to explore. There's so many characters that over the last couple of years that I've, you know, worked to build my collection up of. There's just so many more, and I think that's part of the fun. I would love to have a collection of Skylanders figures behind a glass case, all of them maxed out to their max stats, that I could just slap on the portal at any given time and just allow my niece and nephew to just have fun, like I did when I was a kid.
Do you think that vortex is a good thing, Troll 2? Quartermaster says.
Now, with you all having watched that clip of me capturing Shredknot, I don't think most of us who are just desensitized to it realize just how neat that is. Kids' eyes light up when they see that sort of thing. It's just so cool. And to be fair, I think one of the only things that actually rivals the gameplay itself is honestly the figures. These figures are of great quality. Not to, knock any of the other games down, but I think the only one that actually rivals this game's roster and character design, and even figure quality, would be Imaginators. That being the last game of the series, but I mean, take a look at some of these character designs. We have all 8 original elements, plus 2 other unique elements that were unique from Trap Team, that continued on to later games, that brought us great character designs like Spotlight and Blackout. Here's Echo. I mean, there is just so many different characters that you can play in this game. I think, what was it, over 60 plus figures that were introduced into Trap Team? I mean, there is just so many different characters, different battle archetypes, different range, different melee, all sorts of different character types, classes, even species that you can play as. It's almost like, the options are just endless. Even classic characters coming back. Not to mention the villains. The fact you can literally plug a Chaos Trap into the portal and play as the one villain of Skylands. It's no wonder why the community is so active still on YouTube here today. There's just so much different content that you can make based off these characters, whether it's collecting, playing the games, playthroughs, Nuzlocks. The content is just endless. So why don't we take a good look at a few of these standout Skylanders from this game? From Trapmasters to Cores, let's take a look at my top favorites. A few standout Skylanders to me would first off have to be Flipwreck, simply because I absolutely love his design and his moveset. He's basically Water Chop Chop. Next up, for the life element, I'd have to choose Bushwhack here with his giant Traptanium axe. Love dropping a tree on my enemies. Then we're going to jump into the Dark element, one of the new elements for Trap Team. We're going to go with Blackout. I absolutely love sending my opponents to the Shadow Void. And then we have the Earth element with Wallop with his massive Traptanium hammers. Absolutely love Wallop and his spam attacks. Then we got Deja Vu for the magic element. Absolutely love Deja Vu. She has a very interesting design, and she just really stands out among the other magic Skylanders. And then on to Fire. I'm going to switch it up. Sorry for all you Wildfire fans out there. My favorite is Torch. Absolutely love Torch. I find myself playing Torch a lot in Trap Team, and other games for that matter. She's just a really well-designed Skylander. And then on to Air, we have Thunderbolt. Absolutely love this guy. One of my last Trap Masters I got, but always one that I wanted. Thunderbolt is a fantastic Skylander. Love his Storm Sword. Then we got the Undead Master himself. We got Crypt King, certified classic. Shout out to Crypt Crusher. This guy is a force to be reckoned with. Then on to Water. I'm honestly going to have to go with another one. We got Echo. Echo is great. I know she's rare, and I hate to put it there, but she's a lot of fun if you can get your hands on her for a decent price. We got Jawbreaker here for the tech element. He is fun, once again, with those spam boxing attacks. He's a lot of fun whenever you have some time to invest in him. And then on to the last Skylander of this video here, we have Nightlight. Awesome. I love shooting the enemies into the air with his aura beams. Absolutely love this guy. Nightlight is goated. Not even gonna lie. So with that being said, Skylanders Trap Team is by far my favorite of the entire series. Thank you all so much for watching to the end of this video. Peace out, hope you enjoyed, and bye-bye.